Paul George believes LeBron James and Luka Doncic work as Lakers teammates. After surprisingly being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, it has taken Luka Doncic some time to adjust to his new team and surroundings. That is especially the case since Doncic missed approximately 6 weeks with a calf strain, the longest absence of his career, and he is still working to get his rhythm and conditioning where it needs to be. Nothing can replicate a 48-minute NBA game, so the 25-year-old guard will get better with each game that he plays. However, putting 3 ball-dominant players together in LeBron James, Austin Reaves, and Doncic presents a challenge offensively. Despite the expected growing pains, Philadelphia 76ers star Paul George is a believer in the James-Doncic pairing due to their basketball intelligence, via podcast P with Paul George. I think it's going to work on the simple fact that both of those two are high-level IQ players, George said of the James-Doncic pairing. They understand spacing. They understand pick and roll. They see plays 2, 3 plays ahead. They know how to manipulate the defense. They're both obviously great with the basketball in their hands. I think that's an area Luka can probably be better at, is playing with the ball out of his hands. So that'll be an adjustment, I think, for him as well as probably LeBron. LeBron is a basketball-dominant player. Obviously, he can play off the ball as well. And I think that was the reason Luka was brought over so that Bron can be off the ball a little bit more and not have to make all the plays. During his time with the Dallas Mavericks, Doncic originally struggled meshing with Kyrie Irving when he came to town before making the NBA Finals in their second season together. So, adjustments and sacrifices are needed in order for this to work, but George thinks it will. But I think it's going to work, man. I think it's definitely a pick-your-poison type of situation, and it's going to be tough, right? Because both of those guys can set up the defense. You got to watch out for both of those guys with their playmaking and their IQ. When they get into their pick and rolls, obviously your 2 best defenders are going to be guarding Bron and Luka. You got to switch that. And then now, Bron is so big, so strong, it's going to be hard to get underneath that screen, which is going to cause confusion. It's going to cause, whether the defender is switching out, guarding Luka, or the defender is switching out, guarding Bron. It's going to be some chain effect because of the size that both of these guys got. They're 6'8", 6'9". They can look over and see over the defense. And then I'm sure J.J. Redick is going to have shooters in both corners. And then you got, what Luka is so great with playing is athletic fives, right? That's what unlocks his game and his potential, and his ability to get downhill and put pressure at the rim is having an aerial 5-man that could take the lid off the roof. So, it's going to be definitely dynamic with Jackson Hayes there at the center position. Thank God the Mark Williams didn't go through. I actually like Dalton Knecht. I think he's definitely a weapon. Austin Reaves is definitely a weapon. Good luck in the West. It's going to be a nightmare when you play the Lakers. Whenever a superstar caliber player enters a new situation, it tends to not click right away. Thankfully, James and Doncic are regarded as 2 generational passers, so being unselfish is a part of their DNA. Particularly with Doncic, he needs to be more aggressive and get to his spots moving forward, given Lai's tough schedule. Hopefully, James can aid him in becoming comfortable sooner rather than later. J.J. Redick expects Luka Doncic to be available. Luka Doncic recently got a night off against the Portland Trail Blazers, with it being the second night of a back-to and him just returning from a calf injury. But head coach J.J. Redick does not expect to sit Doncic on back-to-backs moving forward.